You're
know how
very
we're doing this
yeah. Go
this
on.
Super Auto Pets podcast, yeah. So we have all the up-to-date information, and
Yeah.
we know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
But your text today, when I sent you the picture of the level 3 Doberman, you went, "What? Is a new pack out? What's that dog?"
No, let me tell you something. First of all, I did know what the Doberman was because it
You're
was
like,
on their
"What's that
Twitter.
dog?"
Yeah, because I thought I was like, there's no way the new pack's out yet because I would know they would have said something. And then I saw you had it, and I didn't think they would release one animal at a time.
They
I
said
had
that
when?
ages ago.
What did they say?
They said a new pet, the Doberman.
Yeah. What is just going to
Yeah,
be added?
yes, because they tried to change the moose to that ability.
Yeah.
They didn't like it. Well, people didn't like it that way.
Uh-huh.
So instead of they changed the moose to like something else,
Right.
and then made a new pet for that ability,
Right.
and it's a weekly pet.
So it
So it's not.
only exists in the weekly.
Yes, if it's in the weekly,
If it's in the weekly. Why didn't they put it in this weekly then?
because that weekly's already been set.
That's so stupid.
I don't know, and that's what
Quite
I'm guessing.
frankly, they should have put it in the weekly.
No,
This
but the thing
weekly.
is, the fact that you didn't know any of that
No, I
baffles me.
listen, you're the information bringer. I'm the opinion giver. That's how this works. You give information, I give my
Well, thank God for me.
opinion.
But I think. Do you think when this new pack comes out, it's going to change things? Because I thought that with the last pack, and I don't think it happened.
No, because that's not how people work. People don't get excited about, new packs. I mean, they do, but the only people who do are the people who
Play the game.
already love Super Auto Pets. To get people
Yeah.
in, you need to give them a reason to come back. Because
Okay. So
even,
what's your suggestion?
ranked, I've always said it. Bring ranked in. And I think they've asked the question, at least in Discord, because there might be some plans to bring ranked in. But
Do you think
ranked
there's
will...
too much RNG for
What,
ranked?
for a ranked game? No. There's definitely skill.
Yeah, no,
There's
but is
definitely
there too
skill.
much RNG?
No, but there's lots of RNG. There's RNG in things like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you draw cards. There's RNG in TFT with what you get
Yeah,
in the
true.
shop,
And that's ranked.
and that has a ranked mode, and it's a ranked arena mode as well.
Well, I think it's going to happen, isn't it?
I hope so. I've seen a lot of arguments against it on the Discord before they specifically asked. I saw a lot of people saying no, ranked wouldn't work. This is a chill auto battle. It'd be too hard to implement. I just want to play a chill game. But I don't think ranked
But
negates from
the chill aspect.
unranked.
Well, yeah, you just have two separate like
Yeah,
areas.
which is what everything does. And I think people say, oh yeah, but then it will affect the player base of unranked and the skill level will go down.
Then
So
start
what?
playing ranked.
So what? Play ranked. You can play ranked for fun. When I play
Like,
Valorant,
how
I
would
play for
you
fun.
do ranked though? Like, how would you implement it? Would it be like a versus thing, or would it be like,
I would love to see ranked for both because it's a different game. Versus is a
yeah?
different game to arena.
So you could have like an arena rank where like you gain a certain amount of points for each snacks or whatever, and your snacks go towards
Well,
your
I think
rating.
I think they would have a separate point because I think the snacks. Well, maybe. Well, no, maybe you're right. Actually, maybe your snacks will go towards your ranking as well. Who knows? But I would. the The problem that people I think have as well is how do you have. Well, the thing is, it's not live though, is it? When you battle someone, it's not live when you're battling them. You're just fighting with someone who. Maybe they've explained it to me. I'd love for them to explain it, or for someone to explain it to me. But how does it find your opponent? I know it's not a live opponent, and that opponent might not necessarily even be battling you
Yeah,
at
I
that
think
point.
Yeah, I think they save certain teams,
Yeah, but
right?
for a time frame.
In
No, they must save all the teams for a time frame, right? Like this
yeah,
is a turn 4 team within this time frame, within like 30 minutes either side or an hour either side, or I don't even know what it would be. Maybe it's even like 10 minutes either side, who knows? But that's what I think they do.
yeah,
And the only reason I know this once is because people have done the classic when you try and find, you're sitting with someone, you try and find each other on Arena, and I've done that before, and we ended up facing the same person on the same turn, and that's when I
yeah,
knew that it wasn't necessarily a live
yeah. It's
person who's
not.
also
Yeah,
fighting
it's
you.
not. Yeah. So they're not celebrating while I'm in disgust.
Exactly. If that's
Yeah,
worth anything, yeah, they're not just sitting there like, "Hey, I beat this."
because that would make me feel worse.
Yeah,
Or
no.
does that make no? Or is that worse that I'm just facing a team that's been done with and I lost to it?
Uh,
You have no idea
I don't know what's worse. I
where
don't
that
think
team
about
got
it,
to.
but actually, I do genuinely think to myself, like, oh, they got so lucky. Oh, 1 HP. They must be so like they must be thinking. Or when I beat them, I'm thinking, nah, they must be feeling so. But then they're not. It's a different
Yeah,
person.
I know. Yeah,
But you like to believe it's live, even if it's not, because it makes it feel. I actually think it makes it feel better to believe it's live.
yeah, it does. Honestly,
All right, look at this. I love the beach background, by the way.
the
I
beach
I had
background. Yeah,
I
definitely.
was one of those people who'd never spent a snack. I didn't want to buy any hats. I just keep them. I don't care. Don't buy a background. I don't care. They all look whatever. They all look the same to me. This beach one is insane. It's so good.
You
This
had
is the
to.
one they should have made you pay money for. It's just insane.
Yes,
But
I
they
agree
don't.
with that. I think they should have done that.
Either way, I pay for the packs, so screw the backgrounds. I'm glad this one was a snack one. Right,
What
so
what
here.
what else should they put in?
What do you mean?
Like, they got backgrounds, they got hats and stuff like that.
What
Uh,
would get? Well, you asked like, what would I? What could I? What would get me to buy something?
yeah. What would really
Hmm.
pique your interest to spend those snacks? What about a custom background? Huh?
No. Oh, what
No.
kind of custom back? Well, the one I can design.
Yeah.
No, no, that wouldn't do anything for me.
No.
I think if I could get skins for my pets, not just
Skins.
hats, but I could change the colors. You know how, like in Pokemon, they have shiny variants. Like I could make my duck have a blue head. I could make him like slightly more orange, or he could. It's the orange variant.
Gold Bill Pug.
Yeah, or gold. Yeah, exactly. How cool would that be? Like if they just did some variants of them. Like you could buy the. I mean, I think that's just cool anyway, without even buying. Just like the idea that you could, kind of like the sloth, where you could like roll and you might get a shiny variant, and then you could try and win with that shiny variant. That would be
Oh,
so cool.
that would be
That
pretty cool.
kind of copying Pokemon a little bit, but they would just call it something
Yeah, but
else.
why not?
Yeah, I mean, take good ideas, you take them and twist them.
Take them, yeah. Steal. Yoink.
Yoink. So that would be, I mean, that would be very cool. I'd love that.
And you'll definitely spend your snacks on that.
Well, yeah, if it was a skin for your pets, yes. Hats. The problem with the hats is they don't sit properly on. For me, they don't look good
Right.
on the pet. But if you had a skin for a pet, you know that skin specifically for that pet, right?
Right. Yeah.
Have you seen there are people who've modded the game where they've actually changed the graphics for the pets, so they play with like these
Yeah.
custom pet
Text
mod
like texture
texture
packs.
packs? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And they
I've seen that.
all. I've not seen any that look good. I'll be honest with you. I apologise to Thedbert. I might not have seen yours, but I've not seen any that look good. But I would love to see some really good ones. And I think this game is such early life. Not early life. What's the word? Well, it is. It's early in its life, and I think it
Yeah, it
could
is still.
really be amazing. I'm gonna have to start grinding this game now. You know what
Yeah,
happened?
you do.
I hit plat yesterday in Valorant. I've
What are
done.
you doing? Why are you
I've
talking about that game? That game
no.
sucks, man.
Listen,
Jesus. Talk about a proper game here. This is not Super Auto Val.
I'm telling you that I hit plat in Valorant, Not even that good of a rank, to be honest. But I'm now done with it. I'm ready to move on to grind sap to get on your level.
Thought we were grinding sap.
Well, I was gonna grind sap, but it's not grabbed me recently. It's not grabbed me.
See, this is why. This is what's grabbed me. Is the achievement hunting.
Well, that's what I was doing, but when you can't do the synergies that you want,
Just yeah, but stop trying to go for the synergies.
I just don't want to play scalers every 5 seconds. I don't want to do it. I don't want to just be always like, oh, giraffe, penguin, dragonfly. I want to be like, I want to get killer whale, mushroom, tapir, mushroom.
Yeah, you can. You just got to get good.
Well, I did do it, and it looked amazing. It was great.
Well, you got a level 3.
I didn't want to level 3 it. I wanted to build
Oh.
the synergy. Customs aren't legit, okay?
What do you mean customs aren't legit? I would never have done that ever.
Customs just aren't legit.
I
No
need
one plays
customs.
customs. Only the bad players play customs.
Customs is very good.
You're playing where the bad players are playing. Play a real pack.
I think customs is definitely the way to do the
Do you
achievement
think
hunting.
the skill level is higher in the weekly or the customs?
The weekly.
Well, there you
If you're going
go.
for achievements.
No, the skill level.
I'd probably lose more on custom.
You lose more on custom.
Yeah, because I'm going for achievements. I'm not going for wins.
Okay, but even if you were to go for wins, what's harder, the weekly
I don't
or
know
the
because
custom?
look, I don't know.
Well, the fact that you're winning all the time in customs when you never used to win before
No,
tells me all
I'm
I
not
need to know.
winning.
Tells me all I need to
I
know.
win. I win occasionally. Nice buffs, isn't it? And you get a nice.
But then I won't get the tier 3. I'll get a tier 2.
I know. Yeah, it depends what's in. What is tier 3?
Look, you get
Badger, ox.
Badger, ox.
See, ox would be quite good for you. You could get that.
I hate getting the snail. Right. Look, I knew that was gonna happen.
You said it. You literally said it.